What's up, everybody? Oh my goodness, we are live for day 6. Day 6. Celebrate yourself, get in that energy, get in that space of connection, of unleashing that powerful thing inside of you. Let me know, how are you doing today? How are you today? How are you feeling after the last couple days? The challenges we've done have been just so incredibly next level. You guys have just really risen up. You've done that next level, and I am so incredibly proud of you for all of the things that you have done. So when you hop on, let me know you're here and let me know how you're feeling so that we can check in. We can, converse. We can have this conversation. I'm hoping I'm seeing your comments today. I do have my microphone on because there was some echo earlier. But let me know how you're doing, and let me know if you are ready to play full out, to go all in, and to activate the next level in your social media marketing, in your branding, in all of those things, because today we are gonna go big. I'm so excited. You guys, oh my goodness, today is going to be amazing. Today is going to be incredible. So hello, Ruth. Hello. I'm so excited to have you here. So, when I talk about going to the next level, we are, guys, if you've done the challenge, let me know if you did the call to action last night. And the reason why the call to action is so important is because it's surrendering, not to, being about you, not to making your business about you, but it is about really unleashing that thing where your clients are going to connect with you on a deeper level. I'm really excited to dive in today. Today is all about sharing to more people. It's about expanding your growth. It is about reaching more people with your powerful message. If you've been here since day one, I am so incredibly proud of you. Whether if you are, brand new to sharing your story, to posting in a vulnerable way, to creating those powerful calls to action that are going to invite people in, that are going to invite people to move, or are going to invite people to come towards you, to move towards you. Those powerful calls to action, whether if you're brand new in this space or if you do this all the time, this is where I am going to help you to deepen your relationship with your powerful message and your brand, no matter what. So what we talked about was your why, your powerful why, which is the blueprint and the foundation. We talked about, really going deeper into your message, sharing, what do you stand for? Who are you calling in? This could be something that you're either calling them in by accident, if you're calling in the wrong people, and how to stop that. I can't tell you how many clients I've had who've had, huge Facebook groups, big followings, and they're like, oh, I have the wrong audience. I'm not making money. I'm not getting the cash in my business, even though I have those numbers, those big numbers, right? And this is what happens when we make our business about us, when we are accidentally attracting the wrong people. Maybe the people who are just voyeuristic, they want to see what's going on in your life. They're just curious, right? But we want to be able to really activate that thing where we're calling in the right people. The type of people that we truly want to build relationships in our business, and the type of people that we want to cultivate those relationships. They are going to become lifelong clients. They are going to be your raving fans. They are going to be the ones who stay with you. So imagine this. If you had 100 followers, that were there for you, that were showing up every single day, that were playing full out, that every time you made an offer, they would buy from you. They want to hear from you. They're engaging. They're they're commenting, they're interacting, they're doing all those things. And if you had 100 people that were committed, they were so deeply engaged with you and your content, they were so aligned with your values, they know exactly who you are, they know how you are going to powerfully help them create that transformation, and every single day their eyes were on you. That would be amazing, right? This is what we want. Okay? Right now you might have, 100 followers, 100,000 followers, 10,000 followers, but maybe these are people that are like your ex-boyfriend, your mom's friend from college, the cousin that you haven't seen in 10 years. Like, these are people that are just looking. They're just curious. They want to see. They're not the type of people who are your loyal clients. And the crazy thing about this is when we're putting those vulnerable posts out, when we're putting that information out, that we're like, oh my gosh, what if Becky Sue from 8th grade sees this? What if my uncle sees it? What if my mom's grandma's friend's uncle sees it? Like all of these things. These are the people we are most afraid of when we put out that vulnerable content. We're so worried about what people are going to think about me. How are people going to judge me when I put this out there? We're so afraid of this type of person. And the crazy thing is, right, we want to be attracting the right people. We want to attract the right people. So in the Iconic Brand Mastermind, I teach you exactly how to speak the language of your ideal client so that you bring them here. You invite them in through your content. It's like your copy, your brand architect, your archetype of the brand you're creating, how you're showing up in the world. It's also about the language that you're using, how you're powerfully attracting the right people or the wrong people, and how to stop attracting the right people, how to start calling in the people that are just going to be like, you are the one that will help me. You are the one that can help me. And what you want to do is attract your powerful client in the type of way that they scroll through your content, right? So think about that. Have you ever found someone, I just got a message earlier today where someone's like, I found you on YouTube, which I don't even use my YouTube that often. And so I had to find you on Facebook, and I scrolled through your content, and I literally just binge watched your videos because I love your energy. I love what you're bringing, and I just need to know you. I just want to connect. I've actually had 2 messages like that this week. One girl found me off YouTube. The other girl found me off of Facebook. But, that is what you want to create. You want to create something where someone just consumes your content so that they feel like they know you. They feel so incredibly connected with you, and you activate something inside of them that just stirs them, or they just want more. They want more. They want more. They want more. I want anything you're putting out. I will buy now. I want to just consume. I want to be close to you. I want to be in your proximity, in your energy. And the crazy thing is that, I have clients that, I have one client that told me, I don't want to sit and watch your videos, honestly. I would rather just you type it out. I would rather read your post, a big long post or a blog post, just read it. I don't have the, energy to just sit and watch a video. Great. But I have other clients that are like, I have a folder with all of my Val videos on there, and I'm going to catch up this weekend. I'm going to catch up on all your lives. I just binge watch them, and I get in the energy, I get in the space of celebration, and I know that I am freaking unstoppable. right? I have people who have like folders with the Val folder, they call it. Like I have people that have me on their vision boards. My point in that is that, people are going to relate with your content in different ways. When you can powerfully connect with your clients, both on video, pictures, the imagery you're using, the language you're using, your copy, like you get to connect with all types of people who are going to love your content. And one of the most powerful ways to start drawing in people to you, to start bringing people in your world, to give them that call to action to move with you or to move towards you. One of the most powerful ways to do that right now is through your stories. There are stories on Instagram, there are stories on Facebook, and there are stories now on LinkedIn. And if you don't know how to use that, that's totally okay. I go really deep. I go much deeper into the tech side of things. How do I craft my content? How do I easily edit? How do I curate it? How do I put the music on? How do I, create polls? How do I create things that are going to help people engage with me? And we can open up that two-way conversation. I go a lot deeper into this in my iconic brand mastermind. And for now, I want to show you how to connect with your audience, how to connect powerfully with them through stories, because, our content, our long copy, things like that, is a beautiful way for people when they find you to consume your stuff, to find out what you're about, to get to know you, to binge watch, to go back and read again, to do all those things. But, right now with the current algorithm, which again, I go much deeper into your actual numbers, like what's your ROI? What are your numbers? What does it mean? How do you use it? How do you read your data? How do you read your analytics so that you know when is the best time to post? When are your clients on? What are their ages? Where are they watching you from? All of that stuff, like the tech side, the numbers, I go into that in the iconic brand mastermind. But what I want to teach you guys now is that with the current algorithm, you are freaking lucky if 1/3 of the people who are in your audience, 1/3 of people who are on your friends list or follow you on Instagram, if 1/3, it's more like 10%, honestly. But if 1/3 of people see your content, see your post, then you're lucky. 1/3. That is insane. And if you want to be able to increase that number, share your message powerfully, get more eyeballs on your content, and for people to feel more connected, more like they know you, they trust you, they want what you have, then I'm going to share the secret of that. Let me grab a drink of water real quick. I've been on calls and different things like almost all day, so my voice is definitely a little parched here in the summertime. So if you want excuse me, if you want to be able to really connect with your audience, your Instagram, your Facebook post, those are your curated content, your copy, your kind of superficial looking stuff. It's curated, it's edited, all of that. But if you want to invite people to see the real you, behind the scenes you, if you want to share things about you, the quirky side of you, the real side of you, the quotes, the educational, really connect, create relevant content, help with, issues you're a part of, things that you're doing, the movement that you are creating, the majority of people are spending their time on stories. People feel connected. People feel like they're in a friendship, like they're in a relationship with you, especially right now when, we're all kind of like doing whatever we're doing and you have a couple minutes. People will open up their stories and they will go and check on the people they follow, the people they love, the people that they admire. They will just watch, being voyeuristic and watching your stories. on watching your stories. So the powerful thing about stories as well is that way more people will engage. Way more people. You will see the results of that because you will see each and every single number of people that are like reading or going through your stories every time you open it up. And again, I'm going to teach you guys all of this in the Iconic Brand Masterclass. I'm going to teach you how to know who is engaging with you so you can reach out, because there's so many people, just like we talked about yesterday. There are people who watch me for months before they ever even like interact. Before they ever even interact or message me or anything. And sometimes I get clients out of the blue that they're like, I'm ready to work with you. I love you. I love your stuff. I'm ready. I'm ready for you to activate that thing inside of me where I can live my absolutely powerful entrepreneur life and bring joy back to my business, because right now it is feeling, This is where a lot of your people spend their time. They tune in, they look on the stories. So if you're spending a lot of time, like curating, writing copy, doing all these things, but you're not getting a ton of traffic, right? If you're not seeing the likes and the views on your posts and your videos like you used to, believe me, I used to get 600 views on any video within 24 hours. Now it's more like 135 because the algorithm sucks. But people watch my stories. People watch your stories. You will get 5, 6, 7% more people watching your stories than you will your posts. Especially because of the fact that a lot of people will read your stuff. I get this all the time. People will read your stuff, but they won't actually take action. They might not like it. They might not comment. They might not heart your stories. They might not do something, but your stories helps you to create that interaction, to create that call to action where people are either moving with you or they are moving towards you. Okay? There's many ways to do this. So what you want to do is when you create a post on your Facebook or on your Instagram, there's a little arrow down at the bottom. On Instagram, it looks like a little paper plane. And then on Facebook, it's an arrow, a share arrow. Whenever you create content, whenever you do create a post or something like that, or a live or whatever that is, you want to share that out. And when you press share, it's going to give you a bunch of options, and you can literally just go share to Facebook stories and then share to Instagram stories. It's that easy. It's that easy. And what that's going to do is get 10 times more eyeballs on your powerful message, on your content. And the cool thing about that is if you have a really beautiful, juicy post that you have content and you post it to your stories, people can tap on that. They can tap on it and then go read the rest of your post, whereas they may have not even seen it unless if they just happen to be one of the 2% of people on your friends list that actually sees your content. So this is going to do two things. This is going to increase eyeballs. It's going to create relationships, and it's going to increase your impact in the world. Let me tell you, more people buy from me. I sell more often in the stories by people seeing my content. I have people that are like, oh my gosh, I just love coming to your stories. It is so fun. I come to just look at them. Just look at what's going on and what you're talking about for the day. These are people I know locally who've told me and I'm like, what? You never say anything. I don't know that you you watch all my stories. They're like, yeah, we love seeing your content. But they've never said anything, right? And the cool thing is, when people see stuff that aligns with them, that resonates with them. One day, last month, I had a woman that was watching my stories and she replied, right? Because people can reply. She replied to my story and said, I want you to be my coach. And I was just like, yeah, girl, that'd be awesome, And then a couple days later, she reached out and said, no, like, I'm serious. I want you to be my coach. And she asked me that through stories. Right? So you want to amplify your exposure. You want to amplify your message through doing this one simple thing. Investing in stories. Investing in your Instagram stories. Investing in your Facebook stories. You can literally take screenshots of your post that you do. You can create screenshots of a live that you do. You could create a screenshot of this right now, you interacting, doing this training, and share it to your story and say, oh my gosh, this is so amazing. This is fire. Come join me. Come join me. You can literally take a piece of your content and say, if there's a one-liner, put it up there. You can create beautiful like content, like templates to put quotes that you say, to put your offers. This is something I teach. Like I give you templates, like I've made templates that I will give you in the Iconic Brand Mastermind. I will give you my templates. So you can just go in, customize it, put your colors, make it beautiful. But you can just put content, put pictures, quotes, all of those beautiful things, and then just share it. Share it to Facebook message or stories. Share it to LinkedIn stories. Share it to Instagram stories. And I would recommend you do this to almost every single post. Create like 30-second clips of things you're doing, taking a walk, dancing in the sunshine, sharing behind the scenes, letting people really see you on a deeper level. See the realness of you, right? See the realness of who you are. Because that is what creates beautiful client relationships. Let me take some water again. All right. You guys with me? Do you have any questions? Let me know in the comments if you have questions for me. I would love for you to connect with me and your questions. All right. So, a lot of people struggle with the idea. This is a question I got last night actually in my inbox. Someone who's watching this training asked me, do I have where am I supposed to post this? Do I post it on my personal Instagram or my business Instagram? Do I post this on my personal page or do I post it on my business page on Facebook? And, this is something that I go very deep into. Is, you want to integrate, I guess this is like a specific thing, right? So I talk about this in the Iconic Brand Mastermind. I go deeper into this, like how do you build your brand on social media? How do you build a brand? Do you, share content? Do you share pictures of your kids? Do you share pictures of your dogs? Do you sell? Do you put calls to action? Do you, how do you represent your brand on social media? And you will completely understand what belongs there, what doesn't, what represents your brand, what do you post, when do you post? Like I share all of that, like when is the best time for you, industry specific, to post based upon your specific audience and who you're calling in. Who are you calling in? So, a lot of times when you have two separate accounts, and I'm not saying this is always all the time for everybody everywhere, but when you are afraid of posting on your personal brand of what you do, who you are, your powerful message, what you really want to create, a lot of times it's a mental block. You are telling yourself a story about being judged. Maybe you're afraid of fully unleashing, of sharing your powerful message, of being that unleashed woman, of being that wild soul CEO who is going to powerfully call in those clients that you truly desire, right? Maybe there's a piece of you that's afraid, that is hiding because you're like, what is my family going to think? What is my ex-boyfriend going to think? What is my, whatever college friend from that you haven't even seen in 15 years? What are they going to think? What are they going to think? So just be aware of that. I go deeper into that, in the Iconic Brand Mastermind. But, when we're talking about stories, the great thing about stories is, again, people are going to see your stuff. There are people watching. Like, if I cannot emphasize this enough, if you are in the online space, if you have a brand and you're not seeing the traction, the crazy thing is it's happening behind the scenes, right? There's people who are just watching. There are people who are just watching your content. And the thing about stories is now you can track those people who watch your stuff. I am literally like, my mind is blown when I see that there's like probably 10 to 15 people that the second I post a story, they have already seen it. They have already seen it. But there's people who will see your content, watch your lives, read your posts, read your big, vulnerable, beautiful, gorgeous content, and they will never engage. They won't tap that heart. They won't comment below. They won't even give you an angry face, but they will watch your stories. And this is a secret behind, knowing what relationships are you cultivating? What relationships do you want to build on? Huge secret there. All right, guys. So today's challenge is to write another call to action, right? We've gotten some experience with that. So write another post, create a call to action. This is going to be either, move with me, or move toward me. So again, you're either inviting them in to be a part of something that's important to you, or you are going to move them, like move towards you, create a call to action. And what I want you to do is practice. So write your post, do the call to action, and then share it to your stories. Share it to your stories. Let me tell you, using stories. I didn't understand it at first. I was like, what is the point? I'm curating, I'm crafting all this stuff, and then it goes away in 24 hours, right? Well, there's ways you can hold on to it, and literally it can be your like modern day brochure. People can binge your stories and know what you're about, who you are, how you can help them. They're going to know. There's ways to craft that together so people can binge your stories. So don't worry, it does go away in 24 hours, which creates some exclusivity, some excitement around it, but there's ways that you can like categorize them and keep them, which is so awesome. Categorize them and keep them. And I'm going to teach you all that in the Iconic Brand Mastermind. And, I'm going to give you my strategy too of what type of content I create to nurture the relationships. And the crazy part about this is that, I literally, when I get on like a discovery call or, a power call, whatever, like a sales call, people already know what I'm about, what I stand for, who I am, and they want to work with me because I've already addressed the certain things they need to know. And I'm going to teach you guys that. I'm going to give you my template in the Iconic Brand Mastermind, which I am actually opening the doors to that tomorrow. So if you want in on that, like if you already know, like I want this, I want to activate my iconic brand. I want to not just be like another person on social media, but I want to be that go-to person where when people think about health or, like HR, or they think about bookkeeping, or they think about, like essential oils, they think of me because I am that icon. I am that powerful, iconic brand that is activated. I am using that voice. I am standing in my power. I am using my powerful voice to create a movement, to create change, to do the thing. And I want to be the one who's inviting people forward, who are calling people in, who are calling in the right clients, who are calling in my dream clients just by being who I am. Just by being who I am. So if you're ready to create that gorgeous, iconic brand, this is a 3-month mastermind that I'm opening up the doors tomorrow. I'm opening up the doors tomorrow, and you're going to learn how to create that iconic, gorgeous brand that you're going to stand out. People are going to know you. You are going to be seen. You are going to be visible. I give you templates, custom templates that you can use to craft and create your gorgeous, beautiful stories that are going to speak, that are going to draw people into you, that are going to create that authority, that know, that like, that trust. You are going to get templates for copy. You're going to get my strategy on what I do, on how to craft specific things. We're going to talk about the psychology of colors and how you are attracting or repelling people. You are literally going to just be like, this is going to, I wish that I had enough room for everybody to sign up. I wish I could bring all of you in here with me, but I keep my containers small so that they're more powerful. This is because, the way that I'm doing this is, it is a mastermind type, right? So it's a mastermind style where I teach, you implement. I teach you, I coach you through this powerful method. I teach you through this powerful strategy. I teach you how to do, and then you have space for Q&A. So I keep it small. I think I'm capping it at 10 people this time. We are keeping it at 10 people because then you have time to ask your specific things, because each one of you is going to have a different goal. Each one of you is going to have a different audience. So I'm going to be you are going to sit with me and ask your powerful questions, like, what do I specifically do in my business for this situation? What do I do in my business for this situation? I'm going to show you how to edit, curate content, really step into and unleash and activate your powerful brand now. I'm going to teach you how to sell so that people will be like, oh my God, I want to buy. I want to buy right now. I want whatever you have. They're going to eat up your content. They're just going to love it. They're going to consume, and they're going to want to be close to you. So if you want in on that, let me know. I am opening the doors tomorrow, which is so crazy. So crazy. So if you want in, let me know. No big deal, but literally, this is going to change your life. So real quick though, who's it for? This is for the woman who is ready to stand in her power. This is for the woman who's ready to activate that voice inside of her, to be seen, to move forward, to move first, to go deeper into who she truly is, because it's not about becoming something else. It's not about shifting and transforming and being this different person. It's about unleashing and bringing forward the woman, the powerful woman, the goddess, the superpower, the just everything that's inside of you, so that you can be your true authentic self, which is then in turn going to bring in the clients, going to increase your sales, increase your confidence. You're going to bring the joy back to your business, right? Instead of spinning your wheels, wondering how do I do it? How do I do it? How do I do it? I'm going to stand with you. I'm going to powerfully stand with you and lead you through it. I'm going to lead you through it. You're going to sit with me. We're going to be one-on-one. We'll group on one. So I'm going to teach you as a group, and then you will have space to curate, to create, to ask questions specifically. This is for the woman who's ready to take her business online, who's ready to be seen, who's ready to stop just fading in the background, who wants to pop out, who wants to stand out, who wants to be known, who wants to be just for that entrepreneur. This is going to change your life. This is going to change your life. Trust me when I say that. When you go deep into this work, and you say yes to that iconic brand, when you say yes to not just being another like bubble out there in the social media world, but to be a powerful icon. The icon is memorable. She sticks out. She uses her voice. She stands in her power. She leads others. When she moves, when she says yes, when she takes that action, when she moves, everything else in her life shifts. Her relationships become deeper, richer, more fulfilling. Her income just stack, cash. When she makes her offer, she gets the clients, she draws them in, she invites them to her, and they come because she leads. They say yes. When she leads herself, when she leads others, they go all in. She has fun. She is playful with money. She's playful in her business. She has power, she has authority, and she leads. The iconic woman stands in her worth. She no longer tolerates discounting her services or feeling less than. She stands in her power. She knows her worth. She knows her value. And when she says her prices, she doesn't back down. She stands powerful in her worth, and people go, I need that. Yes. I need that. So if that's you, message me. Let me know. Say, I want to be iconic. Again, this is a container. It's a 3-month mastermind. So this is going to like blow your mind. It is going to like literally shift your business. The second you say yes, the second you click the button, you click the pay now button, you shift. Have you ever experienced that before? Where you say yes and you shift? That just happened for me. Hold on. I literally, I got done with my coaching package with my coach, and I was like, oh my gosh, what's my next level? Where's my next level? What is it? I'm hungry for more. I want to show up bigger. I want to expand. I want to grow. And you guys, when I expand and grow, when I click the button, when I say yes and I make that investment in my business, we all up level. So last week when I clicked on this, big scary thing that I was like, it's scary. And I paid 20% more through a crazy accident, but it's exactly what I needed to happen. I paid 20% more for this coaching package than it was listed. And I was like, way to go, universe. You are challenging me. I just hiccuped. You are challenging me in the exact area I need challenged right now. And I was like, okay, I'm going to pay. I'm going to pay in full. I'm going to do it because it's going to create an edge for me. It's going to push me beyond. And you guys, the moment I shifted, the moment I up-leveled, we all up-leveled. You up-leveled. You shifted, you calibrated to a new level. When you allow me to lead you, that's what happens. You calibrate, you go higher when I go higher. When you lead, I lead. When you win, I win. When I win, you win. We all just calibrated to a whole new level. Whole new level, baby. A whole new level. Okay. I'm such a dork. Oh my gosh. So I love you guys. I hope you have an amazing day. Don't forget, do your call to action, do your post, do your call to action, and then share it to your stories. Share away. I would love for you to share this challenge with anybody who you think needs it, because this is free content and it is freaking mind blowing, right? It's you are understanding so many things about yourself and your brand, and you have the ability to call forward. So I love you guys. I hope you have an amazing Thursday. Can't wait to see all of your beautiful posts shared to your stories, because I will be watching. Share in this group if you want some support, if you need some support, if you just want people say, hey guys, like, I want you to go comment, go watch my story, comment on my stuff, go like my post, like, ask for support. You get to receive support because you give a lot of support, right? You give a ton of support and you get to receive it. So, really practice receiving while you're in this challenge. Practice receiving and feeling gratitude for that. And I am practicing loving you, receiving your love and support, and I'm practicing gratitude for that too. I am so grateful for you. Thank you so much for showing up today. Thank you for sharing on your stories. You are going to see a huge increase in your confidence, your joy, the eyeballs that get on your stories, and I love you so much. I will see you soon. Mwah.